Chicago. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The sun is set in Chicago. The temps have dipped and will continue to do so. Jacket and blanket weather. It's that time of year at Soldier Field. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Foles. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 14.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr. with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On play action, Cousins. Smith catches left side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 11 yards there, first down.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Cousins. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
To Herb Smith Jr.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Play fake, Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Cousins. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the Bears' 11.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
Herb Smith Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
The kick is good.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
1st and 10 at their own 20.
Nick Foles gearing up again here to go on offense. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
To try again after the sack. Foles. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bears nothing.
Foles. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
24-yard line. These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Foles, middle of the field, it's Robinson. Complete 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Third down.
Now Foles. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation...
And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here are the Vikings to take over. Last week, good result. They were able to beat the Detroit Lions, and now they are on the good side of the scoreboard right now as well. They go play action. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
First and 10, Cousins. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. 32,
David.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Foles on target to Robinson for the Chicago first.
38-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to Horsted. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Foles throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. But now it'll be 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
That's complete to Mooney. Touchdown, Chicago! Darnell Mooney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. First down, here's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson down. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. The quick slant caught. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll throw again. Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
For Alexander Madison, incomplete. It's 3rd.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Santos set to kick
The
off.
Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Not easy for Nick Foles and the Bears now. 3rd and long after the sack. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Cousins now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Play action now. Cousins. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Foles. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
Complete.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
at the 18-yard line.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to throw again. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Foles. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Cousins on 1st down. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
Play fake. Cousins. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 57 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Foles. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Complete to...
I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But boy, not getting that one, that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And that will be incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Fourth down, Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing here, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Herb Smith Jr. there to make the grab. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
57. Mike, 57.
Now Foles. It's caught on the side by Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Dan Bailey.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Fielded in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, Cousins. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Taken in the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
we're going to forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Tonight,
a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Vikings, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a late